Hello, this is Jess, and this is chat session number 117, February 25th, 2018, Sunday, about 10 a.m. I stayed up most of the night, fell asleep for an hour or two on the couch, but stayed up because I work nights and it's my day off on Saturday, so I have to still stay some kind of mental normalcy in my hours. Should be sleeping now, but just Sunday's my day off as well, and just gonna rest here in a little while. Just been relaxing, watching a little Netflix, watching some TV, and decided I needed to go ahead and make this chat session before the day goes on. So good to see you. It's good. It's Sunday morning. For all the people that are going to go to church and all that kind of stuff, be safe and get something inspirational out of what you're going to church for. I hope that it hits you in a way that helps to bring peace and happiness in your life. If not, then maybe you should look at some other alternatives. I encourage people to go and do what they think works for them, but if you're going to go on one day and then the rest of the week be hateful and be harmful towards others in your attitude and your mental thinking, then just consider other alternatives. Be truthful to yourself, because that's what everyone else is going to see. No tidbits of history, but I was looking through it a little bit, and I believe on just a recall, I think that I read that on this day in 1964, Muhammad Ali knocked out Sonny Liston, I believe, in a technical knockout. 7th or 8th round. It was one of those sting like a bee, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, where that came from, I believe, from Ali. But anyway, I didn't go into it. I just saw the brief summary, so I just thought I'd repeat that. I think that people should believe whatever they want to believe. That's a right. Some people say it's a God-given right. Some people say it's whoever they believe in right, or whatever, that kind of stuff. But I think that when we use that as a process of our conversation towards others and talk detrimentally to them in the name of God, or the perspective of that, I think it knocks all the air out of the argument immediately, because I don't think that's how religion should work, especially Christianity, especially any of them, really. Now, some of them there's religions of hate, so yeah, I guess it could be that, but I don't think Christianity was designed to be in that category. But there's a lot of hateful Christians out there who proclaim Jesus and do all these things, and then they turn right around and cast hate upon other people for whatever reasons, instead of finding a way to profess the good things about Christ and to not judge other people by what they look like or what they do or anything. It's just remember that if you're in the way of if you believe, if you're in the way of that day of judgment, that don't think you're going to escape it if it's all you've done all your life is judge others and proclaim yourself to be the right way to go with things, because it's a hidden lie. Your way is your way, and to impose that with detriment and bad feelings towards others, you lose. You get nothing. So keep on going out there and putting people down and saying it's because they believe this or they believe that, or they're this or they're that, and one day it's going to catch up to you. Judgment is not for humans to make on other humans. Yeah, you can do it all day long. That's our nature. But if you're going to use religion in that discourse, you lose. Religion should be uplifting to the lowest person. Not cursing them and calling them names and putting them down, and it doesn't. That does just the opposite. It just steps on the people that are already down and not feeling good about anything. You want people to think like you do. You need to show them the good sides of what you think and what you are. I mean, that makes sense to me. But to go off and talk about other people and how bad they're making the world and doing all that, well, what good are you doing in the world talking bad about people? You're doing absolutely none. You're just adding to the mix. Just think about it. Remember, our attitudes are our attitudes. And if you're true to what you believe and you say that, Jesus loves you, and you say the things that you say, and in your thoughts, even in your thoughts, you're thinking, what a dumbass, or whatever. You talk about people, you say things, and I think you should just work on yourself. I think if you work on yourself, the truth of what you believe will show. Whether it be Christianity or whatever you think it should be. You have a right to think that. And I don't have a right to tell you not to or to do anything. As a citizen, I have the right to look out for myself and to discuss things with people that want to hear it, and to not impose my will on other people. I encourage you to think differently. I encourage you to share your feelings. If it was with me, you'd be in good company, because I respect that. I don't have to necessarily hang around you again once I find out if it's something that I'm totally objectionable to. I'm not going to tell you. I'm just not going to associate with you anymore if it's something that's not what I want to be around. I mean, that's the choice. That's a tough choice, but being truthful is never meant to hurt other people, but it is meant to protect if you have beliefs. But you don't have to talk ugly to people. You don't have to be hateful. You don't have to be superior. You don't have to be anything to anybody, just to yourself. Be the best you can be, and the truth will shine from that. In all things, including religion, including character, including all the things that make up you. Just because you believe a certain way doesn't mean you're better than somebody else. Just get it in your head that way. I mean, I wish... I just wish good things for people in their hardest times. And if we, as a collective, would look into that area of life, the good things, the good aspects, the ability to help other people when they're down, life maybe in our area that we have effect on would be better. But we all are going to do what we do. In the end, the truth does show. And that's something that I firmly believe. The truth will show. Anyway, this is Jess. Chat session number 117. Have a great Sunday afternoon. I'm going to go get some rest and relax. My day off. Have a great Sunday. Bye.